Olivia, I've got your work up and let's take a look at it. So, unfortunately, I missed week 4 submission. So I didn't see any progress or any kind of um, um, any sort of different renditions or any sort of um, work in progress between week 2 and week 5. I'm sorry, week 3 and week 5. And this is week 5. And I'll tell you what, you've got a nice thing going here. But unfortunately, we missed a week. So let's go back and talk about some of the things that we would have talked about last week. Okay. So back to week 2, your presentation. You've chosen the horned animal, and I'm fine with that. I think that was a good choice. I think all of your sketches, as I mentioned, I thought your sketches were solid, tight, good, nice development, good studies. And the one thing I mentioned was that your sketches are really tiny in comparison to the size of the page in general. But the good thing is that the logo that you've chosen, the depiction of the horned animal, we can clearly see what's going on. So I don't think scale is of real concern there. So moving forward from there to here to this week, your final logo here, I think honestly you're missing a critical piece of the logo, and that's the mountain. And that's a signifier that's, I think it's critical to this logo because of a couple of things. Number one, the correlation between a mountain and the Winter Olympics, okay? The signifier of the mountain being, the top of the top, and then the signifier of the horned animal being on top of that mountain in a very commanding way, which to me indicates the perseverance and the character of the people of Norway. So that being said, I think that this relationship here was very nice. Here, I think the relationship isn't working because all we have is the horned animal. We've removed the signifiers of where it's located and all of the intangible assets and conditions that go along with placing the horned animal on top of a mountain, as opposed to placing the horned animal basically out of context, as it were. Okay, so that's my main concern about the logo. This works much better than this. I think the type is really super casual, as long as you're okay with that. And I want to take a look at some of the attributes of the logo itself, because see all these little fine points and these spikes. A lot of this stuff is not going to translate well. Now I'm going to zoom out and I'm going to show you what I mean. When we go to a small size, okay, do you see how, especially you can see it in the blue, see how that's starting to break apart? And that's what we talk about when we talk about, maintaining the visual integrity of a logo when you're reproducing to smaller sizes. That's exactly what that refers to. This right here, the hoofs, that detail is so fine that's going to start. I mean, I'm at 75% right now, which is pretty big. I mean, that's a lot bigger than a lot of places you're going to see that particular graphic, and already the hooves are starting to fall apart. Falling apart meaning that they're losing their visual context. So no longer looking like hooves and more looking now like something that's just comes down to a basic point. Okay, I hope that makes sense. Okay, so anyways, and then from the logo, you were asked to go ahead and place the logo on tickets and some other items along with your graphics and your pictograms. I like your pictograms. I think they're really, really super playful. There's a few that are inconsistent in terms of, like, look at this guy's legs and then look at this guy's legs. These pictograms should be almost look like they're the same dude or the same figure. So this guy's got these real thick arms and legs, whereas this guy's got these real thin arms and legs. And likewise, so let's get some consistency there. And this was a good idea. My only suggestion here is don't use orange, don't use red. Those are warm colors indicating a warm event, as it were. So that's questionable. Okay, take a look at the Vancouver graphics that I included in the announcements area, and you'll see a wonderful color combination indicative of cool colors that would be expected in a winter event. Okay, All right, so and you know we need more placement shots. I mean, basically you've got a ticket and a poster that plays. Oh, and you've got a banner. So I'd like to see more. I mean, I really would take a look at through that actual announcement that I put up there, and also take a look at the Welcome to Week 6 announcement, because you'll see there's a lot of really cool examples in there. And then also back here, Week 5. Let me show you where there's some cool examples of other things that you can consider for placement of your graphics and your logo. Week 5 presentation, communicating. This is Week 5 assignment, communicating through various forms of media. And well, I opened the wrong page, but if you open that actual page itself, you'll see a ton of examples in there. Okay, so other than that, I'm good. The only other thing I would have liked to have seen with this assignment is that if you take a look at the rubric, you can see right here, quality of visual, verbal, and or written presentation. So we're missing some written and verbal portions of the assignment. As I didn't see anything being submitted other than that little bit that you put in the actual submission itself. So other than that, I think you're good. If you have any questions, get with me. We're wrapping things up here. So, and we missed 1 week. So if you feel like you're behind, or if you feel like we can, I can help you to clarify some things, then please just get with me at your convenience, and I'll be glad to make some time to clarify that. Okay. Awesome. If you need me, I'm here. All right. Good job. Thanks very much.